eating a spoonful of ground ginger.
You can swallow it.
So basically, I'm like the test monkey.
Yes.
For both of y'all. See if I can do this. It smells delicious.
It smells like shit.
I like the smell.
I don't know. Ginger smells.
You know how dry that's gonna be?
That's alright. They gotta do some dry shit too. This is, I prefer this one over the other two.
You'd rather be dry than wet.
Anyway, here we go.
Down the hatch.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's getting in my nose, man.
There's a sink behind you if you need it.
I keep getting chunks.
Just go ahead and wash out, bro. Go and wash out.
It ain't been 30 seconds yet. Oh, it got like all stuck in my teeth. Holy crap. It got spicy. Holy crap. Oh, I got some on the lens. Dude, my lips on fire. It freaking hit.
Oh god, you were dying. You were crying.
Oh, I'm crying again.
He's like, I'm crying because
Pepper all over again.
I'm crying because of my people.
Oh, can you smell what the rock is cooking?
You just spit all over me.
The rock gets it all over his shirt.
Oh, here you go. Take it like a man.
You cried.
That was bad though, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
With punishment too. David Carty. Gonna be ground coming. It's cumin, by the way. It's cumin.
Bottoms up.
He's like, I'm never gonna be able to get tacos again.
It's so bitter.
It gets stuck to you. It gets stuck to your teeth.
It's like clumping up back there.
Can't do shit about it. Can't do shit about it.
Oh god.
It smells like tacos in here. It just smells great.
Your mouth smells like a dried up dick.
You know a lot about them, don't you?
What kind of tacos are you eating?
Can I put that out yet?
Nope, nope.
Oh god.
You gotta finish it, dude. You gotta swallow it.
I have a weak stomach, bro. Oh. Swallow it. That's nasty. And this is the turmeric, right?
Yeah. It's not actually how it's pronounced, but I can't remember how it's pronounced, so we're gonna go with turmeric.
Okay. That's always how I thought it would be.
Alright.
That smells like shit.
It's gonna taste worse, I promise.
You're gonna wish you had that backwoods.
How do you put this in here? You got,
That's how I did it. You just gotta
in the
go in.
Bad. That's really bad. They're like half. When you chew it, it's really bad.
It starts clumping up on you.
You didn't cough.
Yeah, it's all clumpy and shit. It's not gonna cough.
Swallow.
You good, right?
Oh god.
Not yet.
No, he's done.
Every
He's
time.
done it.
Oh god.
That's all of your shirt, bro.
It's so bitter. Ooh, the taste doesn't go away.
No, it will not. Oh no!
God.
Bro, I got mouthwash in there. Would you like some?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What's going on, YouTube, and welcome back to the Sports Craze Punishment Podcast, episode 12. I am your host, Trent Davis. With me, David Carty, Brandon Smith, and Riley Embry. And as you saw, Week 11 punishment. The three guys sitting on the couch. We had some games wrong last week. Wouldn't you say?
Thank you, Dartmouth. Thank you for not making me lose by myself.
Thanks, Nick Saban.
Fuck you,
I've been fine.
Yeah. I would have only lost 2 games if it wasn't for Nick Saban.
3.
Look, I called this at the beginning of the season, guys.
I
LSU was
wanted
going to beat Alabama.
LSU to win.
I did too.
I called it at the beginning of the season, though. I said
I said
when LSU plays Alabama, I will pick LSU.
I didn't realize Tua.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Fucking
Getting tackled by invisible people.
For real.
Well, you know what? When Tennessee fucks up your knee, which we do a lot of people.
Was it knee? I thought it was ankle.
It's his ankle. He's got like a rope.
Chubb and Gurley.
Look.
Oh.
We fucked up Georgia's people. We fucked up Carolina's people. Ended careers at Carolina. I mean,
Can't touch Clemson people because we don't play y'all.
Thank God.
And Tennessee probably beat you. That'd be the hardest team you had on your schedule this year.
I would leave the state. I would leave the state.
Okay, yeah, that's a smart move on your part. But like I said, guys, me, David, and Brandon lost last week. Nearly was a 4-way tie again. But Riley, you went with some bold predictions last week, and quite a bit
Trojans
of them
got you.
pulled off.
Told you they were gonna win.
Trojans
So,
made you separate.
Good for you, Riley. You're back on the winning ways, and me and David are back to what we do best, and that's losing. But week 12 is week 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's week 12 schedule. I'll let David read it out.
Yeah, we got. I'm not doing rankings because things change, and you don't get them until yesterday. So, I got Indiana, Penn State.
9th, Penn State.
Penn State.
I got TCU at Texas Tech. I got.
I don't know.
Is it Tulane?
Tulane.
That's
Tulane.
Tulane at Temple. Texas
The
at
Green
Iowa
Wave.
State. Minnesota
easily,
at
bro.
Iowa. Navy at Notre Dame. We got Georgia at Auburn. We got South Carolina at Texas A&M.
Who?
Oklahoma at Baylor. USC at Cal. And we got a little special surprise for wild card after all this is done.
Yeah, if you counted correctly, we only did 9 games of the regular, right?
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. We got 12 games this week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just gave that away.
Surprise,
That's fine.
We're doing an extra wild card game.
Yeah, just to make our lives more difficult.
All right, so Brandon, start us off with Indiana at
Penn
Penn
State.
State.
Top 6.
Oh, top 6.
Penn State.
Back up.
Number 1.
Top
So, yeah,
6.
those are our picks this week.
So we got the top 6. Riley, since you won last week, you can do your top 6 first.
So the number 1 team in the country is Louisville. No. It's,
Definitely Tennessee.
Yeah.
Definitely.
the number 1 team
We
in the
beat South
country
Carolina.
is Louisiana State University. Go Tigers.
Oh, daggers.
They are going to go undefeated. They will be playing in the playoffs.
Their coach is going to Arkansas.
Number 2 is going to be Ohio State, even though their best player, arguably, is not going to be playing anymore. They don't need him.
They'll be fine.
Number 3 is
That's an easy one.
Minnesota.
Fuck
Nah,
yes.
it's Clemson.
Oh.
It's number 3 is Clemson, just because strictly a talent. I think Minnesota. They are my number 4 team right now.
Okay.
I think Minnesota, if they were to play, would be the best team Clemson's played all year, and I think Minnesota would give them a shot. But Clemson probably is a little bit better. Number 5, I got Alabama. And then number 6, I got Baylor.
Still got Baylor in 6.
Yep.
Okay. Brandon? Who's your top 6? Stop looking through Sports Center.
I'm trying to find the thing, but okay.
Yeah, he's trying to cheat off of
No.
ESPN's.
Look, it's going to be LSU. After LSU, Ohio State. Fuck Clemson. But
So,
they're 3. 4. Man, four's a tough one. 4. I'm gonna put Alabama, and it's just because They had a quality loss against LSU. Georgia had a
With
shitty
no quality
loss
wins.
against. Neither have you, so shut the fuck up.
We haven't lost.
Yeah, but you haven't had any quality wins.
But we haven't lost. It's a difference.
That's why you're 3 and not 4.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And Alabama at number 4. I would put Minnesota at number 5, just right outside. And then I would put probably Georgia sitting at 6.
Okay. I got LSU at number 1. They finally got over the hump of beating Alabama. They haven't done that since 2011. So good job by Ed Orgeron and the Tigers.
Way to look at ESPN.
Number 2 is Ohio State for me. Destroyed Maryland last week without Chase Young. They're going to roll this week against Rutgers. And then they got 2 big games to finish the year off. Penn State at home and Michigan on the road.
And then
We'll
Minnesota
definitely-
in the championship.
If Minnesota can continue to win. Number 3 is my Clemson Tigers. Obviously, they're looking good. Haven't looked bad since the North Carolina game, and I think they'll continue to do that. Number 4, I got Minnesota. Big win against Penn State last week, and they're undefeated, and they are trending in the right direction. So they're looking better. Yep. PJ Fleck. Number 5, I have Oregon.
Why?
Why?
They look good.
Why?
They lost to Auburn.
Yeah,
That's fine.
What has Auburn done lately?
nothing.
Who have they? They beat Washington. That's a
Overrated.
decent win. It's a decent
Washington's
win.
overrated for sure.
That
Much overrated.
number 6, I have Utah. Again, they have the loss to USC doesn't look quite as bad anymore. And if you want to know where I have Georgia and Alabama, I have Georgia.
Just because you don't want to play Alabama.
No, what has Alabama done that? What have they done that should allow them to stay in the top 4 or top 6? What have they done?
What has Clemson done besides not lose?
They haven't lost.
Well, that's it. They haven't
And
played
they-
anybody.
They have the same best win as
If-
Alabama.
If Clemson had not have won the national championship last year,
If Alabama wasn't Alabama, they wouldn't be in the top 5 right now.
I'm sorry,
They
but
have 16
Alabama,
national championships.
even though Alabama came back late,
It was
they
a
got
blowout.
their butt whooped
Thank
at
you.
home.
Thank you.
That's
It was
all there is to
It was
it.
a blowout.
It looked
Yeah, if y'all
terrible.
play LSU, y'all are losing.
if
I
Clemson
don't think so.
had not have won the national championship last year, they would not be in the top 4.
That has nothing to do with it.
Really.
Has everything
Yes.
to do with it.
How does that have anything to do with it?
If you consider strictly the team that Clemson puts on the field,
Who are you putting in the top 4 then? If it's not Clemson, who's in the top 4 if Clemson's not in it?
Michigan.
Michigan?
Minnesota,
Not
Minnesota definitely.
Yeah, most definitely.
And then you'd have a one-loss SEC team in there, either
See, that's
Georgia or Alabama.
I know because the committee loves the SEC.
No, it's because
they're better.
It's
No,
they're
Better conference.
no.
looking at the play. Clemson has struggled against teams that they shouldn't struggle.
They haven't
against.
struggled against one team since North Carolina. That was like 2 months ago.
They should have lost to North
They
Carolina.
didn't. You don't understand. They did not
I
lose.
understand that.
Okay, I'm gonna go my picks now.
That wasn't
You
a
can't
quality
put a
win.
one-loss Georgia over Clemson because one, they lost to South Carolina,
You could,
who
because
lost
I
to
think-
North Carolina,
I
who
think-
Clemson beat.
I think Georgia is a better football team than Clemson. If they play right now, Georgia wins.
Clemson would win by 3 touchdowns.
You're out of your mind.
Georgia cannot score the ball against a quality team. They couldn't score against
Yeah,
Carolina.
and your Squidward quarterback's going to be fucking throwing interceptions all year.
He hasn't thrown an interception since like week 7.
Yeah, that's what he's been playing fucking Wofford in Boston College.
It's still, he hasn't thrown an interception. We are still blowing the
That's
doors
because
off people.
Travis Etienne's running the ball for 187 yards of fucking...
What do you want him to do? Stop in the middle line of scrimmage?
Y'all
No,
breath
not
fucking
saying that.
stinks,
What I'm
bro.
telling you right now is Clemson is not a top 4 team.
They have not played a top 4 schedule, I will give you that, but we are a top 4 team.
I don't think so.
We are
think,
destroying
I
everybody.
think,
I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow.
come down to it,
Oh, my shoe smells great compared to Trent's fucking breath.
Clemson
He is yelling.
has no reason to
Fuck
be in the
stinks.
top 4 other than the fact that they were good last year.
We are good this
I'm
year.
not saying you're not. I'm just saying you haven't shown it against any quality of opponents. The best team you've played is North Carolina.
The best team we played is Texas A&M.
No, they're not good.
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M is 6-3. That's a decent team.
That's not a good team.
Yeah, but I think North Carolina's better than Texas A&M.
Okay, I'm an ACC fan, and I don't even think that. That's crazy.
North Carolina has 2 losses, which they should have won.
They could have won every game. They could be 9-0 right now. North Carolina's good.
They very well should be.
They're in every game, but that doesn't make them a better team than
I
A&M.
think if they play right now, they beat A&M.
I don't.
All
think
right,
so.
let's get back on track, guys.
But yeah,
All right.
Oregon and Utah 5 and 6, and Georgia and Alabama. Georgia's 7 and Alabama's 8.
All right. I got LSU at number 1. I'm still sticking with Clemson at number 2.
Fucking retarded.
I got Ohio State at 3.
Fucking out of your mind.
And then I have Oregon at 4. I have Bama at 5. And Minnesota at 6.
How do you have Minnesota
Minnesota's
below
so
than
low.
Alabama?
Because they still got to play some tough games.
They just fucking beat Penn State.
Number 4.
They still.
They whooped them.
And y'all just explained Penn State shouldn't have been in top 4.
No.
Okay then.
We never said
Penn
that.
State's
So-
State's better than Clemson. They play right now. Penn State beats Clemson.
Jesus Christ! You're
Okay.
just you're looking into your hate,
Those
and you're
are
not just
my
looking with your
personal
eyes.
opinions.
Use your head. What does your head tell you? Clemson
That's what I'm
is
telling you.
the
what my
only
head's telling
team
me.
that I think Clemson. 2 teams that Clemson would struggle against would be LSU and Ohio State. Everybody else, we would win by at least 2
And
touchdowns.
would lose to either one
LSU
of them.
beats Clemson.
You struggle to Alabama.
Ohio State beats Clemson. Clemson would beat Minnesota.
Based off what? Based off what?
Clemson.
Based off what?
Ohio
Statistics.
State's-
Based off what?
Ohio
Statistics.
State's dropping 70.
Clemson could drop
Ohio
70 if we
State
wanted
has
to.
the number
We were
one
up by
defense in the
42 to nothing on NC State. The middle of the second quarter.
I could play at NC State.
Ohio
No, you
State has
couldn't.
If
the
I was
number
a
1
senior out
defense
of
in the
college
league.
right now, I could start quarterback at
No,
NC
you
State.
couldn't.
You tell me a close Ohio State game.
What?
You tell me a close Ohio State game.
Ohio
This
State.
That's
year?
been close, yeah.
Ohio State
None.
dropped like 40 on Wisconsin in the second half.
It was like
They dropped
28.
73 against Maryland.
All I'm saying
It's
is
Maryland.
I get it,
Dude,
but
you were fucking hyping up Josh
73.
Jackson at the beginning of the year like he was the second coming to fucking Jesus. Josh Jackson's so good, man. They're going to be good
Yeah, because
this
they
year.
beat the shit out of Syracuse, who I picked to win that game.
Syracuse is fucking terrible.
I didn't know that now.
The rest of that.
And Maryland's
ACC
terrible now,
is
too.
terrible.
Ohio State blows it every year. That's why I got them at 3 until they win.
Except for the year when they won the national championship not too long ago.
Well, they've
Not
blown
this
it.
year. They got a
They
quarterback.
lost to Virginia Tech that year.
2 years ago they laid a goose egg, so they've always blown it. They lost to a bad team last year. Now, when they
And 2
beat
years
these
ago.
when they beat these last 2 games at the end of the regular season, then I'm probably going to have Ohio State at 1. But I want to see them play a better
They
team.
played a better schedule than Clemson has.
I want to see them play a better team.
I don't know
The
why
only
you put
reason
them
I
at 2.
have Clemson at where they are is because they
you
haven't
don't
lost a game
like
in almost
Ohio
2
State,
years.
because you're biased
That's what
against
I'm saying.
Ohio
It
State.
doesn't matter.
You're biased against Clemson.
Yeah, they're both biased.
I
Thank
put
you.
Clemson. I put Clemson at 3.
Yeah, me too. My
That's
thing
not biased.
How you don't... Never mind.
Okay, we're getting into games.
My thing, I got to figure this out. Is how are we going to talk about? Oh, I got to have Ohio State 3 and Clemson 2 because of Clemson hadn't won a game or lost a game in 2 years. Last year shouldn't matter, and that's what I was explaining. The only reason Clemson's 3 right now is because of last year.
It's not the eye test.
If you were taking into consideration,
All right, let me
only
bring this to
year,
let me bring
they
this
would
to you.
not be
Let
number
me bring this
3.
to you. If Alabama had the same schedule as Clemson and they won the Natty last year, where would Alabama be? 1. And you can't play that crap. You've seen it the last
I
couple
don't think
years.
They would be either.
They
I don't
would be
think
number
they should
1.
be. I don't think they-
Alabama.
I just
think they
that's
should be.
insane.
They would be
I don't
1
think
right
they should
now.
be.
Ohio State
They
was
would be
number 1
1.
last week.
They would be 1
Ohio
if it
State
was...
was number 1
This
last
is
week.
why. This is why, and I've said this. I don't know how many times. They need to go to 8 teams. So this conversation.
And I
never
don't
happens.
disagree with that.
You have the top
don't agree-
5
I don't disagree with that
You
either.
get the Power 5 conference champions. You make the playoffs automatically, and then you pick 3 teams.
Which would be
that
3
way
SEC
you could
teams,
have
one
your,
local.
You could have your UCF in there. You could have a 1-loss SEC team.
2-loss SEC team.
I mean, I'm telling. If
3-loss SEC
are you telling
team.
me right now?
4-loss
Are you telling me
SEC
right now
team.
that there's 5 teams in the country better than Alabama?
Right now, yes, because they haven't shown me anything.
Negative.
They haven't
There
shown
are
me
not
anything.
5 teams in the country better than Alabama.
I think they are.
They're going to beat Auburn by 40.
Okay,
They will not.
My
They can't-
issue
no.
with that statement is
No.
when Tua went out there in the Tennessee game, they folded. And the only reason why they won that game
They
is
have a
because of their
quarterback.
defense. They barely pulled that stuff out.
And their
Because if it wasn't for that
defense
defensive
is
swing,
horrendous.
Do you
it would
know
have been
how
different.
hard it is for a backup quarterback to come to a game and play well? It's near impossible.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, and then Tua's been. That's not the same Tua as last year.
But Tua's not the problem.
So is Trevor Lawrence.
It's
Trevor
the
Lawrence
defense.
hasn't been the same Trevor Lawrence from last year.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
I'm not arguing that either.
He's in a sophomore
Clemson's
slump,
defense
bro.
is better. Alabama's defense is horrendous. You got 46 points at home. You got problems.
LSU's that good. I think LSU's that good.
I
Joe
do too.
Burrow's
That's
going
why
to be
he's
the number
number
one
one.
pick in the
That same
draft.
LSU team at home only won by 3 against Auburn, and Auburn only allowed them to score
Auburn's got
23
the best
points.
Front seven in the
And
country.
you just said Alabama was going to score 40 on them.
Yeah,
You're fucking stupid.
They are.
It's at Jordan Hare. You're lucky if you score 24 on them.
I'm telling you right now. When's the last? Alabama's not going to lose 2 games in a year.
No.
They're not going to.
No, it's not going to happen.
It doesn't happen.
This is not the same Nick Saban team. They've always been driven by
That's it
defense.
is. They're definitely on a decline, but there's not 6 teams better than them. There isn't.
Right now,
They beat,
yes.
They beat Penn State if they play. They
With
beat
a-
Minnesota
with
if
a
they
healthy
play.
Tua,
They beat Georgia
maybe.
if they play.
Wait, did you say that again?
Said they beat Georgia.
I think Georgia could beat them.
They beat
I
Auburn.
don't.
They beat Oregon. They beat Minnesota. They beat Penn State.
I don't think so.
Georgia's offense has not been.
They beat Minnesota.
Dominating.
I don't think they
Their
beat Penn
defense
State.
has been great. Georgia's defense has been great. Georgia's offense has not been dominating.
That's
at
what I
all.
said. That's why they're 7 for me right now.
I think
And they
lot
have
of
a terrible
that's-
loss.
A lot of that's play calling, but
Well, yeah, Kirby dumbass. I mean,
Kirby
end of
dumbass.
story. He runs the ball way too much.
All right, let's get started this week. First game of the week, we got Indiana at Penn State.
Penn
Brandon.
State,
Okay, easy enough.
they're pissed off. I mean, you're gonna have a pissed
And
off Penn State team.
Riley, who you got?
Penn State.
Yeah, okay. I have Penn State as well. Pissed off. Indiana is good. They're 7-2. So watch out.
I love Indiana. It's my 3rd favorite team.
I wouldn't be upset if I lost this game.
I wouldn't either. But Penn State.
Well, we're all on
better
Penn State,
team.
so it really won't matter.
No. All right, next game we got TCU at Texas Tech. Brandon,
Jesus Christ, I have no fucking clue. TCU. I have no
Why?
I don't
They almost
know.
beat Baylor last week. That's why.
That's what I was going to say. TCU, they look well. Then again, Texas Tech looked good against Baylor too, didn't they?
Texas Tech beat the shit out of West Virginia last week.
It's true.
West Virginia's
But they did
trash.
redshirt quarterback Allen Bowman.
Yep. So it's going to be TCU. Go Horny
Yeah,
Frogs.
I'm thinking I'm going TCU.
Horny
If
Frogs.
Allen Bowman was playing in this game, I'd probably go Texas Tech. But give me the Horned
Who related
Frogs.
to Alex Bowman?
I hope not.
I'm gonna go with Texas Tech.
Go Raiders.
I think it's a
Good
good
luck.
game this week. All right, next game we got Tulane at Temple.
Oh, fuck, why do I have to pick this game? Because I really don't know anything about Tulane.
Tulane.
Anybody know anything about Tulane?
No, but I can tell you this: Temple's been struggling these last few games since their loss to
Don't
SMU.
give them hints.
Well, they've struggled since they've lost to SMU. So, and I feel like Tulane's kind of on the uprise from their season. So,
I don't know what their record is. I don't know anything.
I think they're both records are the same. I think they're 6-3.
yeah, I think so. I think that's what it is.
I don't know. Judging just straight gut opinion, I'm going to go Temple. Haven't voted for Temple, and it screwed me, I think, once. So I'm going to go Temple.
Okay.
Temple. They're at home.
I got Tulane.
I'm feeling Tulane. Green Wave's gonna ride it right out of.
It's going to crash.
Nope.
It's gonna crash all over Temple.
Thank God I ain't got to vote first in this
All right.
game.
Riley, we got Texas at Iowa State. Who you got?
Hook 'em. Go Horns.
Give me Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Tejas.
There you go too, green and
All right.
all over the damn.
We got Minnesota at Iowa. Who you got?
Minnesota big.
Oh, why'd you skip?
Big.
Why'd you skip down?
Row the boat.
Oh, I got it. I got what? That's what I had to order.
I'm telling you right now,
Got me all fucked up.
Mr. Fleck, 7-year extension on his contract, deserves it.
Yeah, for real.
I think he might be the best young coach in college football. He's gonna have them boys ready to
Did somebody fart?
go neck
No,
down.
No.
It smells like shit.
Give me the Gold Gophers.
Go Gophers.
Go Gophers.
Row the boat.
Will crash. Iowa.
You're out of your mind.
Ooh,
Big
they're-
high.
They're on
won't crash.
fire, man.
They think they don't want Super Bowl. Iowa's gonna get them.
Have you ever listened to PJ Fleck?
It's
We're gonna
fine.
Fuck you up next
That's
week.
fine.
You're
Iowa.
Brandon, who you got?
The fuck do you think?
Minnesota.
Fuck Iowa.
Almost everybody loses 3 to 4 games each week. So,
Yeah, fuck
people-
Iowa.
I'm just saying.
Iowa can go suck a dick.
I got.
You know The children are great. Love what you're doing. But fuck Iowa.
All right. Next game, we got Navy at Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame at home.
Give me the Irish. But, Navy's good.
I thought you were
Navy's
picking.
dangerous.
no, this was the.
Yeah, Raleigh is picking. What the hell?
That's fine.
They was just like, I'm taking over.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Notre Dame.
Go midshipmen. They're gonna be rowing the boat against the old Fighting Irish.
You got Navy?
Yep.
This motherfucker dumb.
No, I mean, I think it's a toss-up game.
It's not a terrible
I think
guess.
I think
at all.
Notre Dame's on a decline, and
I
I
don't
think
think they're good.
Well, why the hell y'all picking them?
I think Navy might slip it in.
They're
But
gonna go in there and
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Notre
I'd like-
Dame,
triple option.
Notre Dame never loses to a
Look, I like
academy,
I'd
naval
like to
academy.
see. I'd like to see Navy win.
I would too, but it ain't
I
gonna
wouldn't be.
happen.
I wouldn't be mad to get this loss.
I would because Raleigh would get it right.
I mean, it is what it is.
next game we got Georgia at Auburn. Give me Georgia, small margin. I think 3 points.
You still haven't got that last one in, buddy.
Three, keep on cutting them off.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, it's my team, so I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Trent, who you got?
All right. I'm convinced that Auburn will beat either Georgia or Alabama. They won't beat both of them. The team they will beat, though.
who'd you pick, Trent?
Yeah, pick it.
Will be.
You think they're gonna tie?
I wish I could do that.
This is the hardest game of the week because we both have excellent defenses, but semi-okay offenses.
Fuck. Give me Georgia. Jake Fromm, he,
Hope he pulls out another Florida game.
yeah, I'm not confident at all.
I hope they convert on those third downs.
Oh, Kirby dumbass.
I know, I didn't want to go with him.
If they have better coaching, I would go with them, but can I take a skip?
No.
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum,
I'm hesitant. I'm hesitant.
Bum,
But off the,
bum,
let me know when y'all done. I'm hesitant, but off statistically speaking, Georgia has the better defense than Auburn.
No. Okay, never mind.
Statistically speaking,
What
off
statistics
of-
you looking at?
off of NCAA, looked it up last night.
Good for you.
Georgia has the better defense. They have a shit offense. They're like 30th. But I'm hesitant to say it, but I'm gonna go Georgia.
I know who he's picking.
Go Dogs.
Oh.
They're gonna beat them. Georgia beat Florida.
That mean you
Florida
do.
beat Auburn.
Here goes transitive property.
Well, I mean, it's going to be a close game. I think Auburn makes a mistake early, which doesn't let them come back.
You all
I
know
think it's gonna be like a 13
that
to
this
10 type of
means
game,
Auburn's winning the
Yep.
game, right?
which is fine.
Yeah.
Usually. All right, next game of the
Such a
week,
hard game.
we got South Carolina, Texas A&M, Riley. Who you got?
Spurs up, baby.
Shit.
Go Cox.
Got to stay true to your
almighty.
team, man.
David, shut
We're
the
playing well
fuck
on the
up.
road this year. We got to win these last two games.
And you ain't.
I'd be all right to lose this one and win the next one, to tell you the truth, but I don't see that happening. So I want to win at least one of them. You know, to tell you the truth, maybe we need to lose both of them so Will Muschamp will get fired.
He's already
Y'all
coming
can't
back.
afford it. I was listening to y'all's budget.
I don't give a damn.
The
It's so
athletic director
bad.
already said he's coming
I'll
back.
go coach a team for free.
Y'all need some serious boosters to come in.
I'll go coach that team for free. They need to give Marcus Lattimore offensive play calling role on that team.
Just don't give him anywhere near Tennessee.
God, no.
Run off the sideline, bam! Oh God, it happened again!
Yeah, but I really do. I got South Carolina winning this game.
Okay.
They looked really bad last week. Usually off of looking really bad, they look really good. So,
Fair enough.
so yeah, I got them beating A&M, who's not good. Kellen Mond's been banged up all year, so go Cox.
Texas A&M, good God. That Carolina just
That was not
shit
in your
the brick.
turn, sir.
Shit in the brick.
I've been going over.
A&M.
Give me the Aggies.
Here, 12th man. Carolina can never beat A&M.
They're going to have a 12th man on the field too many times, get too many penalties, and that's going to help us.
That stadium, you can get away with it, though.
All right, next game of the week, we got Oklahoma at Baylor. Trent, who you got?
Give me them Bears, son.
Bear down.
Bear down. Everybody's talking shit about them. They saying they're the worst undefeated team. The committee ain't giving them no love. They're going to go in. Well, they're actually at home. They're going to win this game. Oklahoma is overrated.
If they go undefeated, do they make the playoffs?
No.
If they win the Big 12,
I think you give it to them because they gave it to Clemson
maybe.
back in 2015 when they struggled against every team that year.
That was
I think you give it to them.
That was not
If they
2015.
Or 20
beat Oklahoma.
That was the year we won the
maybe.
championship.
How do you leave a Big 12 champion out?
But then how do you take out Minnesota also? I mean,
Well,
I don't
they're
know.
gonna play Ohio
If that
State.
happens, that's easy. You go LSU, Clemson, whoever the Big Ten champion is, and Baylor. And no SEC team, no Alabama, no Georgia.
So that's what I'm saying. If Alabama goes in,
Oh wait, you gotta. That'd be tough between Pac-12 though. You got Oregon or Utah. Whoever, if they can.
they're one-loss teams. If you have
I know, but
if you have an undefeated Baylor team, are they not more deserving?
I'd say so. You're squeaking out wins, but it's still wins.
Pac-12's just as weak as the Big 12.
I think that any undefeated
But they would have the
team
best win.
is deserving of getting in. Sorry, but I think any
Utah or
undefeated team does.
Oregon.
Brandon, who you got?
Oklahoma. I don't like Baylor's chances. Oklahoma has statistically the number one offense, not defense.
I'm about to say,
Jesus.
what statistic you looking at, homie?
No,
The number one worst defense.
yeah, their defense ain't
That's
great, but they have the number one offense in the nation as of now. I'm gonna go Oklahoma by a touchdown.
Riley,
Not yours.
who you got?
Boomer Sooner. You got Oklahoma. I have Alabama. I have Baylor as my number 6 team right now. I think that they've won a lot of games that they shouldn't have, including the TCU game. They've been kind of just sneaking by. Oklahoma, like Brandon said, statistically and eye test, they have one of the best offenses in the country. Baylor ain't seen anything close to it all year.
Baylor's defense is the best in the Big 12, though.
They
Their
are.
defense is legit.
They are. They're very good, but their offense is not very good.
It struggles every now and then. But that's okay. They're playing a shitty defense. They'll get it together.
That's true. So, it's going to be strength against weakness on both sides. But I think Oklahoma's just got more firepower. They're a better football team. They got more talent. I like Baylor, but I just don't see him beating Jalen Hurts. He's been playing really well this year, except for the one game he didn't.
Give me Jalen Hurts and them Sooners, homie. Next game, we got USC at Cal. Trent.
USC, they've been surprising me here lately. Beat Arizona State pretty convincingly last week, so I think they'll take care of business. But we all got the Cal game wrong last week. We all picked Washington State, and Cal beat them. So, but I think USC will win.
USC, shout out Juju Smith-Schuster.
Mark Sanchez?
Fuck Mark Johnson.
Butt fumble?
Who you got, right?
Worst quarterback.
Bear down. Go Cal.
He's switching back.
I know he goes back and forth to USC. Like an ex-girlfriend.
USC, probably the better football team. But I just got a feeling Cal's going to
I watched Cal play. Man.
go in there and punch him in the mouth.
They're not good.
The moth.
They're
They're
going
not
to punch
that
him right in
good.
the mouth.
Go Tigers.
All right. We got our wild card games this week. We got
Sir,
two.
who'd you pick?
You didn't pick
USC.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, I got USC. All right, down to our last two games of the week. I have an extra wild card game. Let's start off. I guess since me and Trent lost the most, we'll just swap these picks. Who picks first? Let's do Furman at Wofford. Give me Furman. Pretty good margin.
Okay, well, first off, it ain't gonna be a good margin by either team. This game's always close. It's just like Clemson, Carolina, basically.
And they're right behind each other in the standings, so
Yeah,
Wofford's right behind Furman.
The past couple years, Wofford has had their number. But I feel like Furman's a better football team this year, so I'm gonna go with Furman. They're at home.
Skip.
No. Just a guess, man.
Furman. That's it. No reasoning.
Because my girlfriend goes there, is that why?
No, I'm picking Furman because
F
they
you.
used to. Yeah, there you go.
If you
Well, they got some good food.
They used to be
did.
fucked.
They do.
that freshman field trip.
They got
Well,
some.
that
They
was
got
like
some.
10 years ago.
But still,
That's
I
some
remember
bang
their
up
food. Their
man.
food was good.
I went to North Greenville.
I went there too.
I don't remember Furman.
Did we go to North
We went to
Greenville?
Furman. We went to both.
I don't remember Furman. I just remember North Greenville.
Remember both.
I got
I
screwed.
guess we did.
We went to both.
We didn't. We went to North Greenville.
We went
I
to
know we
both.
went. I know we went to Furman. I remember that.
We did not. I
Yeah,
did
we
not
did.
go to
We
Furman.
went to both.
We went to North Greenville. That was it.
I think everybody freshman year went to the
I
same
don't remember
team.
going to Furman.
Okay, well, we did.
All right,
Anyways,
who you got?
Furman. Wofford's defense,
I had a football game.
Might be the worst defense I've ever seen.
they're pretty bad. They can't stop the run. I know it's Clemson. I watched them in person, but everybody was arm tackling. Nobody looked like they wanted to be there.
So Wofford's gonna win this game.
Probably.
Probably.
All right.
Did
Next.
you pick David?
Yeah. I did.
Yeah, he went
I was
first.
Next wild
Who
card
you
game of the week.
Furman.
We got
Everybody pick
Southern and
Huh?
Jackson
Everybody pick
State.
Furman?
Who you got, Trent? Southern
The
and
fuck
Jackson
if I
State.
know.
We're talking Division 2 here.
Division 3, ain't it?
2.
East?
Southern and Jackson
Yeah, I'm sure
State.
it's Division 2.
It
It's
sounds
Shout
like
out Tay
Division-
Gaines.
a SWAC.
Sounds like Division 3 to
It's a
me.
SWAC. Division 2.
Wait, who's the teams again?
Maybe Division
Southern
3,
or
I
Jackson
don't
State.
know.
Shout out Tay Gaines.
Isn't Jackson State the Gamecocks?
Are they? They almost beat Auburn a couple years ago, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me Jackson State.
I'm pretty sure that's them. There's that
Yeah.
Jacksonville State.
That's Jacksonville. Oh, fuck.
Way to go, buddy. No changing now.
Damn. That's
You
fine.
picked a 4-6 team.
That's fine. What is Southern?
6-4.
That's fine.
Give me Southern. I play football at Tay Gaines. I like him as he was a damn good safety playing for us. Happy for him. He's doing big things down there. One of their defensive leaders. I'm going Southern.
Jackson State is a HBCU.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jackson State.
Yeah.
For the dub.
They got a bunch of black guys. They're
Y'all were in trouble.
Historically
Wait,
black
isn't Southern?
college.
Southern is too.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, Southerners too, but they're in Louisiana.
Yeah, because it used to be
Baton Rouge,
didn't these rivalry used to be Southern versus damn. They made like a documentary about it.
Who you
Anyway,
got,
go
Riley?
ahead.
Yeah, Jackson State.
Not by myself. Oh man.
All right, man. That's our picks for the week, man. We're pretty scattered this week again.
Who'd you pick?
Oh, sorry. I'm off this week, man. Southern.
Yeah, he is
We're
off. He's
Southern.
off for eternity for a little bit.
Daggum, Walter Payton went to Jackson State.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do if you break my camera?
Hit it, bro. Hit it. Oh.
Break the TV? Why don't you?
Just like Riley playing football.
No,
So,
I was trying to make a jump scare, but I didn't. I can't aim.
How y'all looking on that? Look good.
Looks good.
Hold on.
Make sure David didn't. What's it called?
Daggum, Randy Jackson went to Southern.
A lot of people, a lot of famous people went there. Didn't
Lou
they?
Brock.
Darn. Okay, here you go. Good job. So if you like this week's punishment, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'm not even
Ain't
gonna tell you to
nobody-
comment below.
Ain't nobody getting
anymore.
a T-shirt.
So nobody's getting
One, we
T-shirts.
ain't getting 100 views.
Nope.
And 2, we ain't getting to 100 views.
Nope.
So, and nobody's commenting.
Nope. So I'm just saying, like the video and subscribe
Get you.
and share. So yeah.
Been real been fun, but it ain't been real fun.
Go Bulldogs.
Shit.
Well, not for us.
Go Cox.
We'll see y'all next week.
Go Balls.
To everybody.
What you gotta say, man? We all said our team.
Hmm?
If you
Fuck
don't, you
Clemson.
listen. Go Georgia. Spurs up. He said go Vols.
He said go Gamecocks.
Go Tigers.
Oh, LSU. Way to go.
See y'all.